Emma, I'm going to show you how to do my famous chicken pot pie today. So essentially, it's got no base. You don't have to worry about blind baking it.
That.
You put all the ingredients into a pie tin, seal it with some beautiful Borg's puff pastry, throw it in the oven.
Delicious.
And it's all done.
Can't wait.
So can you get the heat on?
Sure.
Medium heat. I'm going to start with all the vegetables.
Off
I'm also
we
going
go.
to give you some olive oil.
Excellent.
Perfect. Season up that pan.
Beautiful.
Going to do half an onion today. Look, you can be really fine with this pie, and you can be really chunky. So you got chunky beef pies, chunky chicken pies, or chef fine brunoise.
I call the chunky like the country chop.
The country chop.
The country chop, because my mum I love her. She's a country chopper. Just in big rough pieces, but it all is still delicious.
Yeah.
All there in the end. It's
I
just
like
a bit
that.
more chunky.
And you're biting the
Yum,
ingredient.
yum, yeah.
So I'm just going to do a slice. That's it.
The country slice.
Country slice. Straight
Beautiful.
in. Nice amount of olive oil,
Delicious.
about a tablespoon. I'm only using half an onion today because there's so much going into this.
Yum. They go
So I've
good.
got 4 rashers of bacon here.
Oh.
It's a pie. You have to have everything in it. I'm not trying to feature...
all in pie.
Yeah, I'm not trying to feature 1 or 2 ingredients. It's just everything together.
Yeah.
This fat's going to render out of that bacon.
Oh.
I've left it quite coarse too, as you can see.
Yum.
And that's for a purpose. I want to eat bacon when I eat the pie.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give this a good 5 minutes in that pan with Emma doing a great job rendering it down. So bacon and onion has got some nice colour, the fat's rendered out.
Beautiful.
So next is going to be our mushrooms. You could use field mushrooms, you could use porcinis, you could use... What else could you use, Emma?
You could use big field mushroom. That would be really
Yeah.
strong and
Portobellos.
intense. Portobellos.
Yeah.
Just go to the mushroom section and have a bit of a look
Absolutely.
around.
Chicken mushroom pies are famous.
Yeah.
You know. So we're just going to keep adding all these ingredients. So I've got half a bunch of Cavallonero here. I'm just tearing the stems off.
Yeah.
The big woody part, gone.
And they're bitter, the woody parts.
Yeah, they're bitter, they're woody, so that's all you have to do.
Good to have the greens.
You don't necessarily...
In a pie.
Look,
I
this
like
is,
that you're putting it in a pie.
this
That's
is my
good.
excuse to make it healthy. You could use spinach, you could use silver beet, you could use...
Cavallonero kind of hold
Yeah.
its own a bit more.
And that is why I'm using it. It's a really hardy leaf. It's great. It stands up to actually a
love
lot
it.
of cooking and a lot of seasoning.
Yeah. I put it in soups a lot. I find that it's really great in a soup, the Cavallonero.
So at this point now, give it a good pinch of seasoning with some salt, also some pepper,
Delicious.
fresh cracked pepper in. So I've got a teaspoon of cumin, that's going to go in. Season it up. Mushroom, cumin, bacon.
I think cumin's one of my favourite spices. Like, it's something that I really got into like 15 years ago, and I was really cooking a lot.
So right now, Emma, can you turn up the heat?
Yeah.
So I've taken the time
Crank
rendering down the bacon, the onions to really develop that flavour, but now I can cook it quite quickly.
Rightio.
So I've got
Let's go.
1 chicken breast, just big chunks again, like you can see the big chunks in there. Country chunky pie, we're country kids.
We are.
Put it straight in.
Straight in.
So I'm just going to cover this chicken for about 2 minutes until it's sealed off. Then add the flour, add the cream, get it in a pie tin and finish it all off. While the chicken's been browning, give the board a good clean. Don't contaminate your food.
No.
We don't need colour codes here, just make sure you keep it clean and hygienic.
The great thing about using wood is it has natural antiseptic in it anyway. So this beautiful Australian hardwood bench, you just give it a good scrub, it's fine.
So the chicken's browned off now. It's time to make our sauce. So in with half a tablespoon or 2 teaspoons of plain flour. Rub that around
it
everything,
around.
combine it. So I've got
Cream.
like 200 mils of cream here.
How lovely.
You can do more or less. You can add chicken stock if you don't want cream. About 30 grams of Gruyere, freshly grated in, and that's going to give it a real ooziness to the sauce.
Decadence.
Yeah, and like cheese is full of all those umami flavours. where you
So
just...
good. And that's sticking up like woof, just like that. With that cheese,
Straight away.
the flour and the cream.
So we're going to sit that to the side now and then prepare the pastry for the pie tin. So I'm going to use 2 sheets only because 1 sheet isn't big enough for my pie tin. So I'm going to join it. There we go.
A little bit of arts and craft in the kitchen. Right.
So I'm just going to join it simply by cutting off some strips off another piece of pastry.
Take the plastic off.
Yeah, thank you. I'm going to push it down with my thumbs, but I'm also going to put an egg wash on it to just make it extra strong.
Yes.
So I'm going to make the egg wash. 2 teaspoons of milk, and of course you can't have an egg wash without an egg.
It's true.
You don't have to use milk, but you do have to use egg. Just mix that through. And I'm just going to use the egg wash on the seams of this before we push it together. Just, you know, it just assures that it doesn't come apart while you're cooking.
It's always nice to Yeah, peace of mind in the kitchen.
Yeah, I've seen people in the past just clamp it, push it together. I've done it, you've
We've all
done it.
done it.
But this is just extra assurances.
And they can use that egg wash for the top as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I am going to use it for the top. Yeah, perfect.
So pop him on.
Yeah, pop it on, please. Just a good join. Be quite firm at this point because you got to remember that seam is going to be thicker. Give it a bit of rub, make sure it's sealed properly. Now my pie tin, I'm going to use that as a cutout as well.
Nice. Ah, yes.
So there we go.
Beautiful.
I just want a little bit of overhang, so I'm going to give it about 5 mil over the whole thing.
Do you want a
You can
little
never
bit?
have too much pastry.
True.
Well, especially Borg's pastry, it's
Yeah.
beautiful.
And you want that crispy, fluffy bit on the outside. That
Yeah.
You want it to overhang so it really puffs up.
So there we go.
Yeah.
That's done. Keep the offcut for later. We always tell you that. That is good for using. Do you want to get our filling into our pie?
Oh my goodness.
It's time for the
Have a
pie.
look at that.
This is really simple. We
looks
make the
even
filling.
better when it's rested. Like you can see, cream and chicken and bacon. What's not to love?
I know. Now, just to finish it off, an egg wash. Do you want to get those sesame seeds for me there, please, Emma?
Ah,
Yeah,
see what you're doing
chicken,
here.
sesame seeds, mushrooms.
Sesame seeds are so good.
Plus, it's decoration, and it's
And
going
it's
to add to the overall
More
flavour.
fun. On top?
Yeah, perfect. On top. Bit late to go in now.
Yeah. Oh no, never too late, never too late. I can scrape it off. There we go.
That's
Is that
beautiful.
enough? Yep, that's beautiful.
So just
Oh.
3 slits in the pie.
Nice.
Just to release some steam through the cooking so it doesn't blow up like a big balloon and pop where you don't want
No
it
one
to.
likes a pot pie.
No one likes, but they like a pot pie.
Aha! There you go, dad joke.
There's my dad joke for the day. Done. So this goes into a preheated 180 degree fan force oven for about 25 minutes or until the pastry's golden brown and puffed up. Emma, my beautiful chicken, mushroom, bacon, cumin pie has been about 25 minutes in the oven. It's
Smells
ready to come out.
delicious. Seriously delicious.
You can smell it through the whole kitchen.
Look
Just so-
at that. That is perfect.
That's what you want.
I know,
Pies
how
are
good
comfort
is it?
food. There's no reason why you can't put a bit of extra love into it. I'm going to serve this with a Sauvignon Blanc. It's going to pick up the smokiness from the bacon and it's going to pair lovely with the white meat of the chicken. It's perfect.
Nothing better.
What more could you ask for? There you go.